Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC. Coming back to you with another video from my little set here in my broom cupboard. Today we're going to be looking at the Hoshi Wallet or Hoshi passport cover from A-Slim of London. Now before we go on, something that I always make sure I try to do at the beginning of videos, although sometimes I unfortunately do forget. Full disclosure, I'm not being paid to review this. The products that I'm going to look at, I've tested over the last 2 months, and this is a review unit. It's not for me to keep, so it'll be going back afterwards. Yeah, you know, I feel that I need to get that out of the way. But from the success of my first video, or one of the first videos that I did on my Ninja wallet from A-Slim, A-Slim got in touch with me. They loved the video. They thought that the review that I gave was, it was a great review, which, you know, I love the fact that they'd got in touch with me. And yeah, they've said that they have sent me a few extra wallets to demo. But what they also did is they gave me a little bit of choice. They asked if there was a wallet or two that I'd use. And I said, yeah, I think, to be honest, to be fair, if I was going to make a video on something, it would be something that I would use in my daily carry. However, a lot of pointing today, I decided to go off with this one. This isn't the type of wallet that I would carry on a day-to-day basis, but I wanted to see, I was really curious about it. So let's get into it. It's not an unboxing video, although, you know, I suppose I am unboxing it, but I said this in my last video. What you get with A-Slim is just premium product from the offset. The unboxing experience, it's brilliant. So you get this really nice, soft feel, recycled cardboard, little Velcro bits where you open it up, and inside you get a little bit of information about the company, warranty, where you can find them on Facebook, Instagram, that sort of stuff. A little bit about the maintenance of the wallet, and then you get an A-Slim monogrammed little velvet purse, which inside you have the Hoshi wallet. Build quality is just as I expect from A-Slim. It feels really nice. It's real leather, trust me. Oh, I wish you could smell this through the screen. Yeah, it's really good. So on the front, it is a leaf style wallet. It opens up. I keep saying wallet. The main reason I'm saying wallet is because that's how I'd use it. Itself is a passport cover with some wallet features. But this is one of the reasons that I wanted to have a look at this, to see how this could be brought into my daily carry. So yeah, so mainly I used it as a wallet. However, I have done some travelling with this. I've done some city breaks with this, and it works exceptionally for both. But really, this is a passport case or passport cover that has some extra features similar to a wallet. There are 8 different versions and colours. This is the Croco Brown. Hopefully you can see there's an alligator crocodile style finish to the leather. But the leather itself is a raw leather. If you look on the website, they promote these as a raw leather. I didn't know what that was, so I did some investigating, did some to find out what a raw leather is as such. And it just means that during the fabrication process, that less was done to the leather. So it's similar to a raw state. So it's been dyed and, you know, it's been pressed so that you get this effect. But using a raw leather means that they patina more. So there's less preservatives on this to stop the colour fading on the corners around the sides. The stitching is a super strong nylon stitching, so you don't really need to worry about that. But where you get this bit here, and you know, as you're putting it into your wallet, you'll find that it will just slightly wear, and some of the colour will come off. for me, I love that. I like a lot of my stuff, as I've said in previous videos. I like my stuff to look like it's been worn, like I've had it for a long time. Like there's a story behind it. Oh, Morelanders love a story, and that's what you get with these. My Ninja wallet is starting to get that on the sides. You can see that there's a nice wear to it. Some of the bits have become discoloured, and that's how these are designed, so that over time my wallet, if I was to use this for 12 months, would be completely different to the next person's wallet if they had the same one to start off with. It would you know, you'd be able to see how it had been used. And yeah, so as I say, there are 8 different colours. If I hadn't have got this one, the one that I'd probably purchased, there's a blue and mustard one, really, really nice. Definitely recommend that you go to ASlim to check out the different wallets. You can also get them on Amazon. You can get them on Etsy as well. So I'll make sure there's some affiliate links in the description below. So to point out or to go through the features of this, I'm probably moving it around a little bit too much and the camera's trying to auto adjust. So I've gone through the leather. There's a little ASlim logo on the front. You open it up in some nice gold gilding down here. You've got another little ASlim of London logo. I'll go through these in order. So here you have a SIM card slot, and I questioned ASlim about this. Just really nice guys, and got back to me really quite quickly. So the idea of this, because it is a travel style wallet passport cover, is that if you're the type of person that would say have a business phone, but then you also have your own personal phone, to save taking 2 phones, you could just hot swap the SIM cards between them. I fed back and said I don't think that's of use. And they'd said that from some feedback they're going to be looking to possibly change these. Personally, I said it would be probably more useful if maybe it was an SD card, memory card size. That would be probably more useful to make sure that if you're taking documents with you, that if it's in a bag, that you could attach it to this, because you're always going to make sure that this is with you. So moving down, you have a card, or you have a sleeve here, which takes your passport and it slides in perfectly. And it is perfectly as well. Obviously, they've gone through lots of different iterations to make sure that it fits in. And with a little bit of wear, that leather will start to give, and yeah, it'll fit like a glove. Then we also have an ASlim little pen, which is, it's nice. It's nice that they've added that. There's a nib on the end so that you can use it with a mobile phone screen. Again, it's a nice gesture to have that pen in there, but the pen slot in the top is big enough that you can put your own pens in. I like to carry the Parker Pen Jotter, and it fits in perfectly. There's no worries about that whatsoever. Because it's new and I haven't had it in there, you might notice that when I'm closing it, it's got a strange fold on the back. Now that's just because the leather hasn't worn to this pen. You can see that the smaller pen, you can see that it's started to crease around the pen so that it forms to this. Had I had this in there for a little while longer, it would perfectly fit around that pen. I'm just going to take that out for now. Then moving over onto this side, hopefully you can see that there are 2 credit card, Visa card sized pockets. For my carry, as I mentioned before, I carry 8 cards, but I've got 10 dummy cards here, 5 on that side, just to show you that they that was a good one, though, wasn't it? They perfectly fit in there. You could, you can put 6 on that side. It's not forcing the leather at all. There's no issue getting that in. And then underneath the card slot, slots, pockets, there's another sleeve in there that if you've got banknotes, that you can fit those in. Now here in the UK, a £5 and a £10 note, they fit in perfectly. £20, £50, check me out, I've never had a £50 note in my entire life, fit in the back if you were to fold them. Yeah. Why did I go for this wallet? Is probably what you're thinking. It's not a slimline wallet like I usually go for, but for a passport cover, I think that this can be integrated into a more EDC carry. And the main reason for that is you can fit your pen in there, and this is great whilst travelling. You've got it with you. Generally, I carry a pen in my pocket at all times. But it's getting to the point now where I've got a pen, I've got a small knife, I've got other tools in my pocket. So it's just one thing that you can take out of your pocket and you can put into this. One of the other things that I carry is a small notes book. This is a Writes in the Rain, but there's other things like field notes, that sort of stuff, that fits in where I can put my cash. But I've got my cash there because I didn't fold it properly. It fits in there perfectly. So while I'm away, and as I found whilst travelling, what I'd got was something that I could put on the side in my room. When I needed to, I could leave the room and I didn't have to take anything else with me. And that's really useful. That genuinely is useful. One of the other massive advantages of this is that it is also RFID blocking. I haven't got any equipment here that I can show you that, but in here I have my little work swipe card that we just put up against a fob. So I've had that in this, and during the period in which that I'd been testing this, every time I came into work, I'd take it out of my pocket and forget that it didn't work. On the inside of this, I don't know if you can see this, you probably can't. There's a white material in between, sandwiched between this piece of leather and this piece of leather. And whatever technology that involves, that stops the radio signals from getting out from your wallet. So what you end up with then is a cracking little EDC wallet that you can put stuff in that you'd normally have in your pocket, so that you can reduce the amount of things that you've got in your front or any of your pockets. You've got a wallet that you can pick up, that you can take with you, which is great when you're travelling. You've got your cards in there, you've got your money in there, you've got a pen in there, you've got a notepad. I found that was in a city that I wasn't familiar with, so I'd get off one of the public transport systems and then write down where I was, just in case something happened to my phone. I'd still got this with me, and I could get back there. And that was great. It's another thing I didn't have to worry about carrying with me. I got my passport with me, and then, just to make sure, I got some protection on here if anybody had gone past and decided that they were going to try and steal some of my electronic details from the cards and the passport that I carry. So I was definitely sold on this. I asked if I could look at this, just out of pure curiosity, to see if this could be easily integrated into a nice little EDC, and it can. It ticked all of the boxes. Yeah, I was thoroughly impressed with this. Not that I wasn't expecting to be impressed, but I can definitely see how this can be carried. You're probably wondering, is this something that I'd purchase? Yes, I probably would do. Especially for things like carrying, because, as all of the things that I mentioned before, it's all there. It's in one really nice, well-made little leather passport cover or wallet. I think here in the UK, it's not trumped. My Ninja wallet doesn't take anything away from the fact that this is a cracking little wallet. In the UK, whilst not travelling, I wouldn't keep my passport with me. As I say, I only carry 8 cards, so I'd probably move that over, put that into the larger pocket where you can put your passport in there, and then, having took out 4 or 5 millimeters there, another couple of millimeters there, I've now got a wallet or a billfold that's not that much bigger than the Ninja. So you end up in a situation where, yeah, I probably would carry that more because it's not that much bigger. Now, size-wise, it is 14.7 centimeters. Sorry, 14.07 centimeters by 10.4 centimeters by 1.15 centimeters. So for our friends that still count or measure in inches, that is 5.5 inches by roughly 4 inches by about half an inch, 3/4 of an inch. It's not particularly big. If you're ever wondering how big that actually is, it's just a little bit bigger than a passport. Also, when you're thinking, it's a large wallet, don't get me wrong, it is big. Do I feel it more in my pocket? Yes, but that's only just because it's a little bit thicker. When this is in my pocket, usually I put it in like that, but often it goes in like that. So when it's back to back against that, it just fits in like a normal wallet does. It does feel like a, you know, there's a bit of gravitas walking around with this. You pull that out and you think, yeah, I'm a big boy trader down in London, or, you know, I don't know, but, you know, it feels like a Victorian gentleman's wallet. It's great when you pull it out, but it still fits in my jeans pockets that I'm wearing now. When I push it in, it still fits inside. It's not poking out the top. So when I sit down, it doesn't show up. And because it's this really nice raw leather as well, there's a bit of give to it. So you're not going to have to worry about breaking the things that are in there. And then when your pen's in there, if you have the shorter one, then it also contours to that as well. Is there anything that I've missed? No, I don't think there is. And I don't want to probably over-talk the fact that this is a cracking addition to an EDC. When it's not being used, unless you're travelling 12 days out of 7, that was terrible, 12 months out of the year, you've got the features that are in there. When it's not being used, I know a lot of you carry your rights in the reins, you carry your field notes, you can pop that in there, you've got your cards, you've got somewhere that you can keep some notes and you can put your pen in there as well. It's a great wallet. Cool. I'll leave it at that for today. I'm going to try and get outside more. At the moment it's raining a lot and there are some very strong gales outside, so I think if I recorded outside you're not going to hear me. So yeah, you can find me on Instagram at I forgot them for a second. Should I edit it out? No, I'll keep it in. You can find me at Morlander_EDC. Facebook, you can find me at Morlander_EDC. Tend to be on Instagram a little bit more than I'm on Facebook. Yeah, cool. Done. Another one done from the Insight Set. Yeah, stay safe, stay Morlander, stay EDC.